Hello my friends, in today's video we will take a look at some of my most favorite accessories for iPhone photography and filmmaking. iPhone has been the most popular camera in the world for a while. It is easy to use and it produces results that are good enough for majority of consumers. One way to improve your iPhone content and give yourself more creative options is to use the right accessories. In this video I will talk about 7 iPhone accessories that I really like to use. Most of them will also be usable with Android smartphones. Number 1 on my list is smartphone holder SPB2415. This is by far the best smartphone holder that I've ever seen or used. It is made entirely of metal and it is super solid. The quality of the machining is fantastic and I also like the surface finish. You can use it either as a stand by extending the base or you can use integrated Arca plate. This way you can mount it to any tripod with Arca compatible tripod head. You can also use the integrated hot shoe or you can mount it the other way around and use the 1/4 inch mount. It works with any smartphone including huge Galaxy S20 Ultra. This is in my opinion a great product, very affordable and I absolutely recommend it. The second part of my mounting setup is a solid tripod. For smartphones, I recommend Manfrotto Befree Advanced. This is mainly a travel tripod, so it is very light and compact. It uses twist locks, which is what I prefer on a travel tripod, and it is very easy to set up. It comes with 494 ball head, and this is also my most favorite compact ball head because of the payload capacity and great resistance settings. I have also converted it from Manfrotto RC2 plates to Arca plates using Manfrotto MQS6T conversion kit. This is Nerissimo edition, which is in my opinion the best looking version. There is also a carbon fiber version, but I am completely fine with aluminum. Next up we have PolarPro Litechaser case, grip and filter system. PolarPro makes some of the best filters available and now you can also use those with your iPhone. This system is built around very high quality case, which is also a mounting platform. Handling is one of the main weaknesses of any smartphone when it comes to photography. One way to significantly improve that is to use some kind of grip and I really like this one. It is not something that I would use all the time, so I appreciate that it can be very quickly detached. This case also allows you to attach various filters. The first one that I use is circular polarizer. It is useful for cutting some of the reflections and increasing contrast in certain parts of the frame. The second filter that I use is variable ND filter. This one is mostly suitable for filmmaking. It cuts some amount of the light that gets to the sensor, which allows you to use the correct shutter speed and get the right amount of motion blur. This is 3 to 5 stop variable ND filter, which is a good all-round choice. Overall, I can say that I like this system a lot, so if you shoot a lot of video with your iPhone, I recommend it. Probably the easiest way to improve your iPhone filmmaking is to get a gimbal. It enables you to make more complex movements and it gives you a lot of creative options. I have tested a lot of smartphone gimbals and I currently recommend 2 of them. The first one is Zhiyun Smooth Q2. This is the smallest smartphone gimbal available, but it doesn't compromise the performance. The build quality on this one is excellent, probably the best of all smartphone gimbals that I've tested. An important feature of this gimbal is special mode for ultra-wide lenses, which means that you won't see the roll motor in the frame. It is also one of very few smartphone gimbals with removable battery. It works great together with iPhone 11 Pro, you can get really smooth footage, so I highly recommend it. The other gimbal that I recommend is Moza Mini-Mi. This is the best performing smartphone gimbal that I've ever tested. It is one of the larger smartphone gimbals, so I recommend this one for those who are willing to carry larger gimbal in exchange for extra smoothness. It is made of plastics, but it still feels solid. A huge advantage is that this is the only smartphone gimbal that has complete motor parameter settings in the app, so you can set it however you want to. A special feature of this gimbal is that it can charge the smartphone wirelessly. It also allows you to lock or unlock every axis separately, so you can get any possible follow mode with the Mini-Mi. Basically, the only thing that I don't like about this gimbal is that the roll motor will be visible with ultra-wide lenses. Other than that, I highly recommend it. The next accessory is Comica BoomX-D wireless microphone system. I will showcase this with S20 Ultra because I don't have the Lightning version yet, but it should be available soon. This system consists of the transmitter and receiver unit. Important thing is that it is plug and play, so you don't need to set up anything. The only thing that you need to do is to adjust the levels on the receiver unit. The transmitter unit has integrated microphone, so you don't need to connect any other microphone. If you want to do so, there is standard 3.5mm input jack, so you can use it with lav mic of your choice. The sound quality is really good, definitely better than using built-in mic for talking. You can also connect two receivers at the same time. It is highly suitable for live streaming and it works well with Filmmaking Pro. I also use this system for my mirrorless cameras. Another interesting accessory is an anamorphic lens. The one that I use is made by SmallRig and it is 1.33 times anamorphic lens made specifically for iPhone. It attaches using a special case. Anamorphic lenses can provide somewhat cinematic look with typical oval-shaped bokeh, horizontal flares, and in this case wider angle. The image quality with this particular lens is very good. If you use Filmmaking Pro or similar app, you can see the de-squeezed footage right in your smartphone, or you can de-squeeze it in any editing software. This particular lens is very well made, it is completely metal, and the included case is also fine. One thing that I don't like about this lens though is that you need to pay attention to the alignment of the lens. Otherwise you will get skewed footage. I like the anamorphic look a lot, even on the iPhone, so if you want to get different look, SmallRig anamorphic lens is in my opinion a good way to achieve that. The last but definitely not the least important accessory on my list is photo editing software. iPhone 11 Pro shoots very nice stills out of the camera, but if you don't want that HDR look all the time or you just want to edit it yourself, you can shoot in RAW DNG format. Unfortunately, iPhones don't support RAW capture in the stock app, so we will have to get third-party app. The one that I use is called Halide Camera. It is easy to use and it provides very good files together with HDR processed images. I have made a separate video about that and it will be linked in the description. To edit these shots, I recommend Luminar 4. It is very affordable, but in my opinion, it has the best developed module of all editing softwares. A specialty of Luminar is smart AI editing and tools such as AI Accent Slider or AI Accent Enhancer. With these tools, you can easily edit photos using just one or two sliders. It also has very impressive AI sky replacement tool, which is super easy to use. It is very powerful software, so feel free to check out my videos about Luminar 4 in the description. So these were some of my most favorite accessories for iPhone filmmaking and photography. I've been using these for a long time and I'm generally very happy with these products. I hope that this video was useful and maybe a bit inspirational. If you would like to share your favorite accessories for smartphone filmmaking, I will be happy to read about those in the comments. So that's it for this video, thank you for watching, I hope that you liked this video and that you have found it to be useful. Stay tuned for more videos and maybe consider subscribing if you don't want to miss my future content. I appreciate your feedback in form of thumbs up or thumbs down. If you would like to ask anything or share your opinion, please do so in the comment section and see you next time.